So the event was the premiere of a piece of music that we've commissioned in partnership with the Imperial War Museums, and it was a piece of music that we commissioned composer Michael Betteridge to celebrate and memorialise unicorn's role in the First World War. So it's been an absolute delight to work with Michael Betteridge, our composer, who we commissioned to do this work. We're also really delighted that we could involve Dundee Instrumental Brass in this project. They represent a continuity of brass music on Unicorn that stretches back to about 1905. HMS Unicorn is 200 years old this year. She was launched in 1824, and she is the third oldest ship in the world that still floats, and out of all the wooden ships in the world, she is the only one that has a significant proportion of original material. She has between 90 and 95% original timbers from 1824. She is an extremely unique survivor, the only one of her kind in the world, and it's absolutely critical that we celebrate the importance of Unicorn and her past.
We were really keen to explore elements of the First World War in Dundee and what this city and the people of the city experienced, and tell that story through music. The many bandsmen that trained and played in the Silver Band here on HMS Unicorn, many of them lost their lives in the First World War. So the piece not only explores Dundee's wider history during that time period, but also commemorates some of those men who may have even played the instruments that have been reconditioned. As a composer, however many times you've done it before, you can never imagine what it's like when it's performed live. And the Wallace Collection and the Dundee Instrumental Band did such a fantastic job.
Well, it's an amazing fact that the instruments from the ship's band have survived, and so they had to be restored. It just felt like on the night, it was just like holding history in our hands. It was really quite emotional, thinking that these are the sounds that they would have played and heard, and so it was like travelling back in time to that period of the First World War.
The project was brought to us from the Unicorn, asking if we would be interested in doing a commission. But tonight, when we played in the Wallace Collection, played their section, when I was conducting it, I could actually feel where this was fitting in with the overall picture. To be honest, I really did enjoy conducting it tonight.
Well, the event was amazing because we went to Discovery Point and we did not know what to expect. It was our first experience of that kind of brass band playing, and we were blown away by it. It was absolutely stunning. But the Unicorn is a very unique ship, and it's one of the jewels in Dundee City's crown. It's got many jewels, and the Unicorn is definitely one of them. A great place to visit, a great place to spend time in, and we're honoured to have been here tonight.
Imperial War Museums is a museum that looks at the history of conflict from the First World War through to the present day. Tonight's been really special. It's been one of the commissions as part of the IWM 1418 Now Legacy Fund. This is a programme of art commissioning throughout the UK, all about telling stories of conflict through art.
Well, I love the Unicorn. My parents actually met here 60 years ago. My mum was a Wren, my dad was in the R&R. They came from very different backgrounds in the city, but they met on this ship. So basically, very, very close to my heart. The history of the city is so connected to ships. My own uncle, back in the 70s, he was a shipbuilder. We had, people earning their living through the river. And this evening, listening to the music and listening to the history of the city was so poignant. We should never forget, and we should always remember those that fought and died for us.